Hi Naomi, this is Jeremy Ewan from Rally Subaru. I'm just going to show you the car because you're asking if it was still available, and there it is. It's in the beautiful blue color. Just had a lot of dust come over last night, so it's a little dusty, but there she is. A beautiful Outback, all-wheel drive, 3.6. So that's a 6-cylinder Outback, and this is the one that has, I don't know whether you've ever seen this, but I'll show you on the outside. These crossbars has crossbars that actually go across the vehicle, but normally are just flat in here. So pretty neat. So you can just put those crossbars across the top and give yourself a roof rack without actually having to have too much trouble putting one up. So I'll show you a little bit around the vehicle as well. Inside here you've got cargo tray in there. It's very nice and clean as well. Well, it should be. It's very low kilometers. See this little lever here? That actually reclines the back seat. So you can actually recline the back seat or not. So you can have a little nap if you want. There you go. All right. And I'll show you in the back here as well. So it has power lift tailgate. They're having a look in the back. You've got a cargo cover with this one as well, so it comes with a cargo cover. The seats are easy to go down. You've got a release actually in the back here. You just pull that release and the seats pop down for you. And of course this cargo cover comes off. It's just got a spring, it comes right off. And I'll close the door down a bit there. In the back here as well, you've got heated back seats. Your passengers will love you in the winter, but in the summer they also have ventilation in the back as well. So that's for the back seats. Now these people who had this one had accessory floor mats put in. Now this one has also a really terrific stereo system, hardened carbon radio stereo system. Over 400 watts, beautiful sound. Of course, you've got a sunroof up here as well, and you've got the eyesight technology, and that's an amazing technology that you actually have on there as well. So I'm just going to show you a little bit more. That is your X mode. The X mode on there is a great four-wheel drive system from Subaru. If you're going really slowly across rough terrain, that one will change the way the differential works, the way the engine works, the power to the wheels, and give you really good grip. It's got also seat memory on there as well, so you can memorize the seat position if you have two drivers. So also electric window, central locking, of course. We also have, this is for the eyesight technology up here. Over here we have Bluetooth, and we have controls for the stereo system. This will change some of the informational display. Now on this one you have a push button start. So start the car up for us. And you have dual climate control, dual zone climate control. And press I agree on there for us. So it's touch screen. And we'll get through to the map here. Really nice navigation system on here as well. This is actually produced similar to TomTom, so that, you know, it's very easy to use. And you've got a lot of information on here as well. You can have a vehicle monitor on here. It'll show you how the vehicle's doing, how the four-wheel drive system's doing. So it has a lot of information. You also have you have your econometer there as well, so you can see how your economy on the vehicle is doing. And on settings, you can actually change quite a lot of the settings on this vehicle as well. And I'll just show you the apps here. So on here, because it's not connected, so it's very faint, we actually have one called Subaru Starlink. And if you have a Android phone, you also get the advantage of MirrorLink as well. And that really gives you most of the stuff that you got on your phone actually on that screen, which is pretty neat. So I'm going to show you a little bit about the eyesight technology here. So up here the eyesight technology is coming up. So now I put that on. Now if you're driving along and you set cruise, it will see another car in front. Now if it sees another car in front, what it does is, if you set the cruise at a certain speed, if that car in front slows down, you're going to slow down too, which is pretty neat. You can also change the distance between you and the car in front, as I'm doing now. And that's pretty neat too. So in the winter you can have a longer distance, and in the summer you can have a shorter distance between you and the car in front. But it has some other neat features as well. You can just see the lines on the side as well. Now if you're going along a road that has white lines on either side, if you start to drift outside those white lines, it's actually going to beep at you and remind you to straighten up. Also, if there's an accident in front, like say the car in front of you has an accident or stops dead, or just there's an object in the road, your car will brake for you, and so it will immediately apply the brakes. But in all this, if you put your foot on the brake or steer, or you do take over control of the vehicle, so that if the driver has input, it always takes preference over the automated system that it has. But it's a really neat system. The eyesight, and you see when you put your foot on the brake, the little brake lights come on the car. It's pretty neat. And it's got some other quite good features as well. I mean, if you're at traffic lights and the car in front of you, called lead vehicle, drives off, and your mind is drifting or something, it will actually beep to remind you to drive off as well. So that's the eyesight system. There's a lot more to it as well, and when you come here I'll give you a full demonstration of how that works. So, and of course you got heated seats, because it's summertime today, but it's not always summertime. You got, now see if I can catch you in the light here, because cameras are tricky things sometimes. But don't know whether you can see that on the screen, but it has home link, so this memorizes a garage door opener. So that's quite a lot of the features on here. It has paddle shifters as well, so you can flip this over into that, and it gives you paddle shift. You see the one there, and I'll just flick that up to 2, and it gives you sort of the paddle shifter there as well. So put it back into D and put it into reverse. You've got a good backup camera on this one. And if you can have a look on the mirror just here, you see those two little cars faintly? That is your blind spot monitoring system. So if you have a car in the blind spot, that will show it. So I'm just going to back up here, and you can see that system on the vehicle there as well. So you can back up nice and close to the car behind you without fear of hitting it. So yeah, and you put that back into drive, into park, and there you go. So I hope that gave you a little look around the vehicle. Some other things that it can't really show you on a vehicle, but this vehicle doesn't smell as if it's been smoked in. It doesn't smell as if it's had dogs in it either, because so it still smells of leather and new car. So I hope that gave you a little look at the vehicle. You have any other questions at all? Quickest way to get hold of me, if you have a quick question, is to send me a text to my direct line number listed below. So I'll give you my number. It's 780-264-4938. That's 780-264-4938. If you could send me a text on that, it would be great. And I look forward to seeing you and come and have a look at this vehicle sometime. That would be great. Thanks. Talk to you soon. Bye.